Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
There's a world inside my head. I get lost in it from time to time.
I wanted to start this vlog by showing you guys like a real client experience, and basically in 10 minutes I'm going to be hopping on a call with my client. She wasn't satisfied with the logos I have been sending her, so I wanted to hop on a call and kind of just really hear her out and talk about exactly what it is she wants to see and like get all of her feedback in like a very detailed way. So sometimes, you know, you might be unaligned with the client, and it's nothing to like beat yourself up over or feel like a lack of confidence. Sometimes you just need that really clear communication to figure out what it is the client exactly wants to see. And I'm actually glad I'm going through this, because I think that I want to adjust my client process just so this doesn't really happen again, because I think that I could avoid a lot of this through the client process and making sure I have all the information I need before we even start. So I'm actually going to work on that later today. I'm going to work on my client process, and I'm going to have like a whole form to send my clients before we start, so they know what to expect and what they're going to be receiving when working with me. So I'm a little nervous about this call though, because there were a couple red flags with this client, just in terms of her thinking it's just a logo when there's a lot involved with the logo. There's a lot of brainstorming beforehand. There's a lot of like custom illustrations, font purchases. There's a lot that comes with just the logo. So there's a little bit of red flags. So I'm a little nervous about this call, because I really just want to make sure we're on the same page with things, because I am very excited about this project and I want to work on it. But I do want to make sure that she understands the quality of what she's getting, and that it's not just a quick turnaround, simple thing. So we're gonna talk to her in a couple minutes here, and then I'm gonna just keep vlogging the rest of this week. It's a pretty busy design and work week, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll show you a little bit about the conversation, but just for her own privacy, I'm not going to record the whole thing. But I will kind of show you how I am coming off and how I'm speaking, just to get the answers I need. One thing I did want to mention is this morning, I sometimes do this with clients. I don't always do it with clients, but I set up a Pinterest board and I sent her and I asked her if she could maybe add some things to it, just so I'm aware of her overall style that she's drawn to. So really glad I did that with her, because really glad I did that with her though, because she's pinned over 100 things this morning on there, and the more the merrier. It's super helpful. A lot of them have the same concept of like really elegant luxury look, and I think I've been going for a little too much vintage minimal. So I'm excited to kind of talk to her about that, and I'm really glad that that kind of helped me kind of visualize exactly what she's drawn to. So I'll show you guys the Pinterest board actually. She's been pinning a lot of like bathroom designs with here, I'll zoom it in, with like gold, and like she really likes that kind of like luxury look. So that's helpful, just because I'm gonna ask her if she accidentally was pinning bathroom things on here. But it does kind of help me get an idea of her overall style. Like, she likes this kind of thing where it's like, let me zoom it in, like really like gaudy and like big and luxurious. So that is helpful. And then based off that, I started pinning these logo ideas. So like this kind of luxurious font with gold, and what else did I pin? Yeah, like things like this. I think this is kind of what she likes. So yeah, so I'm gonna hop on a call with her. I will definitely let you guys know how it goes. That's zoomed in. And I'll talk to you guys after. That went super well. I highly recommend hopping on calls and even screen sharing with clients that you feel like you might not be aligned with design-wise, because that was really helpful. Now I understand she likes more like curvy, soft fonts and not so structured serif fonts. So that was really helpful. And then also we're going to focus a little more on like the lettering and not so much the chameleon. We do want the chameleon because chameleon's part of her brand name. So we're going to do like a cool element with the chameleon, but focusing more on like the font first and then using the chameleon as just like an element on certain things, not as the primary logo. So it was really helpful. I'm gonna spend part of my day drawing a new chameleon, so maybe I'll film a little bit of that, but I'm also gonna look around for some fonts right now because that is like the easier, more fun part. The drawing part does take a little bit more time, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. And then I have another call at 1 for my full-time job. So technically like 12 to 1, I kind of use that as like my side business, freelancing stuff. And then I have my other call at 1. So I'm gonna work on this for a little bit and then I will probably go make a smoothie or something. But it's so smoky today. It really stinks, but yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, I'm making iced coffee because I want one and that sounds really good right now. So yeah, trying to find my coffee cup I like to make it in. I'm really actually trying to limit the amount of coffee I'm drinking because sometimes my heart like feels like it's racing, but I want it right now because I'm gonna be like working for a while. I don't really have many breaks in between the next couple hours, so I'm gonna be sipping on this while I work. I use this pod. It's actually made for iced coffees, meaning that like if ice melts it, like it still tastes strong enough and still tastes like good and not watered down. So I like to use this one. Guys, it's only been, what, like 5 days? 4 days? And they've already almost finished the whole bird feeder. Like that stuff. And Leo likes watching them. Huh, baby. So right now, I'm actually going through a new client I got. I'm going through a questionnaire to make sure that the timeline and everything, I can set it up properly. So I'm just making sure that there's nothing, or I'm looking to see on the questionnaire, I always ask them when their ideal deadline is. So she put September 30th. So it gives me quite some time to get this done. But I always do like to give myself an extra, like if I think it's only gonna take me a week, I always give myself an extra week or an extra month, just so if anything comes up personally within my life or her life, we have some time. So what I'm gonna do is I am actually going to adjust my calendar a little bit. I'm gonna adjust my calendar a little bit, and the client I spoke to earlier, we're gonna have to push her logo down a little bit, so it's gonna affect my working time for this new client. So I'm gonna work on that a little, and then I haven't even eaten lunch, so we're gonna go make a little snack after that. But I need to get this done first because I get really, really distracted. So let's organize my calendar. with work for the day. So we're gonna go hit the gym and work out a little. I think I'm gonna do Stairmaster or walk just because I hate sitting down all day. Always interrupting my videos.
All right. Hey.
Hey guys, this is very random, but I wanted to mention this awesome tool right here. So it is Data Color Reader Easy, and I wanted to mention it because it's honestly, I've never even knew anything like this existed. So basically, you download the app that comes with it. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's this one right here next to the Nextdoor app called ColorReader. And it's super awesome because especially for designers or interior designers, or if you are remodeling your home or doing anything to your home, I highly recommend checking this product out. So the screen looks like this, and basically I can scan this on anything in my house and it'll tell me the exact color, paint color, hex code, everything I need to know about it. And you can basically make your own color palette, or if you are remodeling your home, then you can go to like model homes or even like the store and scan the colors and create your own color palette. So it's really awesome. I'm going to show you guys how it works because when I heard about this product and when they sent it to me, I was like, I had no idea anything like this existed. It's really freaking cool. So let's try it out. Okay, Color Reader reads calibration. So what I'm going to do is calibrate. It's calibrated. Okay. So now I'm going to go scan my wall in the house and we'll see what color it comes up with. So I clicked it and there we go. Came up with this. And actually, I think that's right on the Kelly Moore one. I'm not sure the exact number, I just know the name of it, but this could be exactly what it is. So that's so cool that it does this, and then you can actually like save it to your own palette like that. So I'm gonna put home, done. It actually tells you like the hex code here, RGB code, and really cool tool, especially if you just moved into a house and maybe you need to like paint some walls, or you want to like just kind of refresh your home, or even if you're a designer and you like just want to make your own palettes for fun. Highly recommend this. It's super cool that it exists. I can't even tell you the amount of times I've been at a store and I'm like, I wonder what color that is. That was so cool, especially like home stores, because I just love that kind of stuff. So I highly recommend this. I do have a code for you guys if you are interested in it. You get $10 off, and my code is Megan. So I will leave that link down below for you guys to check out. And yeah, definitely check it out because it's super cool. Wednesday. I had a really awesome call this morning with a potential opportunity. We'll see where that goes. I'll tell you more when I find out. But right now I'm actually creating a LinkedIn company page for my own design business. I've never done this before, but it's important to do because LinkedIn, you can actually bring in a lot of clients. At least I've heard you can. And then I also want to add that as my LinkedIn job. Like I have never added that onto my LinkedIn job descriptions. So I'm creating that right now. And then I have another call at 10. And then I'm actually heading to Tahoe. My family's there, so I'll take you guys with me there. Tahoe to visit my family, but I stopped to get a coffee, of course. So I honestly am obsessed with the sweet cream cold brew. I think it's really good, and I just get light sweet cream in a grande cold brew with sugar-free vanilla instead of the regular, and it's really good. So I just got that, and then I'm gonna head there. It's probably like 40-minute drive, so not too bad. But it's so smoky where I'm at right now. It's like so sad. You can't even see the mountains, and I live in the mountains, and that's like the best part, is seeing like the mountains when I'm driving over there. Yeah, I found this new podcast that I'm gonna listen to on my way there. I think it's a podcast. I found him on YouTube. He's a designer, and he does these things called traffic talk. So I'm gonna see if I can find his podcast and listen to that, because I really enjoy it. And I'll show you guys my drink. I always get the cream on the side because I don't like a lot inside of it, and it's just best for consistency to have it on the side. So I'll show you guys what I got. I'll show you what the podcast looks like, and I'm excited for Tahoe. I'll probably end the vlog today though, so I can edit it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do wine and design tonight, which is such a bummer. I never skip. I hate when I skip. But I don't want to rush the video either. I really want to put out quality stuff that actually helps. So I'm going to wait and post that probably later this week or just next week. Alright, I'm going to listen to this one on my way there. I don't think this is his podcast, but that is him talking, and I just feel like his advice is really good. So I'm going to listen to this. I'm almost at the front to get my drink. So let's cue this up and hit the road. Starbucks has been taking my money lately. Okay, that's angled a lot. Alright, got the cold brew. Let me sip a little so I have room. It's very vanilla-y. So yeah, I get sugar-free vanilla. And I don't taste the difference. I actually do taste a little bit of a difference between real vanilla. But let's pour this in. Love watching that art. So here we go. The cold brew tastes a little watery today, but it's all good. So I'm gonna hit the road, listen to this podcast, and I'll probably talk to you guys a little bit when I get there. Listening to podcasts and also just kind of thinking about business right now, my next path with the business. And I know I've kind of mentioned it before in my vlogs, but I've been lacking, not happiness, well, kind of. I have been lacking excitement for my job. And if you guys don't know, I have a day job and I also freelance design, and designing, literally, I love designing. I could design all day and I'd be the happiest girl on earth. I absolutely love it. It's my passion. So the ultimate goal was to do that full time, but I have been realizing lately that I want to, I'm super eager to learn right now, and I want to take that and harness it, and whether it's working a different day job where I can learn a lot and communicate with people and just kind of get myself out there more, and maybe open up a new door to connections, because I think that's one of the most beautiful parts about a day job. No matter where your day job is, even if it's a coffee shop, you are going to connect with people and you're going to get clients that way. It's just inevitable, especially if you talk about what you do and you show it everywhere, people will associate you with that. And so I this morning had an interview with a company. I'm very excited about it. I'm manifesting that they want to work with me or have me join the team. But the reason I'm interested in it, and they actually reached out to me, which was pretty awesome. So make sure to update your LinkedIns, little side note. But I definitely am interested so that I can learn and have a door open to new contacts and new people, and kind of just learn a little more, because I'm eager to do that. I feel like I've stagnated the last year, probably 2 years, and I'm over it. So I'm definitely eager to learn right now. And there's so many ways to learn on your own, and I could be proactive and do that. So no matter what happens with this company, if I don't get it, if I get it, life is still gonna go on. I'm still gonna be happy. But yeah, I think that a lot of times people do have a day job and they're balancing multiple things, and that's totally okay. And I think that if you want to be financially well off to the point where you can have invest in different things or just live a really, really comfortable life, sometimes that requires having a day job, and that's totally okay. I don't think you should feel down about it just because you see all these other people online that have their full-time design business. That's definitely achievable and doable, but for me right now in life, I'm okay with working another day job before I go full force on my own. But life, you never know what's going to happen, so I also have a goal of taking my business full time. Anyway, I hope that makes sense, but I'll let you guys know what happens with that. I should hear in 2 to 3 days. Hopefully, no matter what happens, I get feedback on how to interview better, if I need to know that, or know exactly what they're looking for. But I'm manifesting that they want me because I just really feel like it's a perfect fit and aligns with me so well. But yeah, I was thinking that, and then I was also thinking cash flow as freelancers. I think that in the beginning, I keep saying but I know in the beginning when I started designing, I said yes to everything, and that was partly to get a lot of experience, and I just genuinely wanted to help people. But another reason I started saying yes a lot was to just have a constant cash flow, because I was getting used to getting an extra amount of money on top of a salary, and when I would have a month where I wasn't getting a lot of leads, I would kind of panic and just say yes to the next thing, even if it wasn't the price I wanted to get paid. And I did that for a long time. I remember even making logos for like $200, $250 sometimes, which is like nothing nowadays, but it's crazy. You can go on Fiverr or all those websites and like get a logo for like $20, and people think that that's awesome. But now I understand the value of what I provide, and I don't want to say yes to things just because I'm upkeeping my cash flow. So in order to get there, I have to have this day job just so that I can be a little more picky with who I work with and who I don't. But I don't want to discourage you guys, because I think it's 100,000% possible to work your I'm driving, I'm getting distracted, to have your design business as your full-time thing. It's 100,000% possible, and I might end up doing that instead of having another job. But I also do see the benefits of having a day job, just so that I can get pickier with clients and not worry about that constant cash flow. Because that's one of the scariest things about taking this full time, is not having a security fund that pays you twice a month. Like, that is a little bit scary. It's really scary, especially if you have pets, if you have kids, if you have a house, like, which I have. Leo, I have a house, I have all these things that I invested in Leo, adopted him. But yeah, you just want to live a comfortable life where you're not stressing out every month about upkeeping that cash flow. So I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this down below. If you guys are balancing multiple jobs, there's nothing to be ashamed with about that. I think that it's easy to compare yourself online and be like, oh my god, she's full-time with that. It's possible, it's doable. You're probably gonna have to hustle for a while. You're gonna have to find those clients that are willing to pay you a lot. They're out there. So don't feel like you have to say yes to everything. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I'm gonna close out the video here because I am almost to the cabin, and it's not as smoky as I thought, thank God. I'm still sipping on my coffee, and it's delicious. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video. I would appreciate it so much if you did like this, if you subscribe to my channel, and like this video down below. Let's start a conversation. I'd love to hear where you guys are at with your business, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with that interview, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.